Alright, so if you're watching this, chances are you're either planning to start the US CMA journey or you're already in it thinking one thing: how do I clear this in the first attempt? Because, let's be real, US CMA is not something you want to repeat. It costs money, it takes time, and mentally it's just exhausting. In this video, I am going to walk you through a clear practical strategy to pass the US CMA exam on your first try. Not theory, not motivation talk, but an actual plan you can follow. Let's start with the basics very quickly. So US CMA has two parts. You've got part 1, which is financial planning, performance and analytics, and then part 2, which is strategic financial management. Each exam is 4 hours long, and here's how it breaks down. You're looking at about 3 hours of MCQs and about 1 hour of essay-based questions. And this is important. Both sections matter. You cannot ignore essays. You cannot just MCQ your way through this exam. I've seen people try that and it does not work. Okay, now let's get into the strategy. Phase 1. Plan before you study. Here's the thing. Most people fail CMA before they even start studying, and that's because they don't plan. Like, they just jump straight into the material without a roadmap, and that's a recipe for disaster. So before opening a single book or video, before doing anything else, do this. Download the official exam blueprint, look at the topic weightages, identify which areas are heavier and which are lighter. Now make a realistic study plan, and I want to stress at this. Not an ideal one, a realistic one. If you're working, aim for somewhere around 12 to 15 hours a week. If you are a student, you can probably push it to 18 to 22 hours a week. On average, you will need about 150 to 180 hours for part 1 and about 120 to 160 hours for part 2. This planning stage should take you around 1 week max, but trust me, it sets the foundation for everything that comes after. Phase 2. Learn smart, not vibe. Here's a big mistake people make, and I see this all the time. They try to study everything equally, like they think every topic deserves the same amount of attention. Don't do that. US CMA is not about memorizing concepts. It's about application and decision making. So when you study, focus on why something is done, not just how it's done. As you go through topics, here's what I recommend. Study one concept, then immediately solve questions on that concept. Note down where you're going wrong. Don't just move on the next topic. Actually understand what's tripping you up. And one small tip that works really well. Say the concept out loud. Like, literally explain it to yourself or to someone else. If you can explain it simply, you actually understand it. If you can't, you need to go back and study it again. Phase 3. Practice like it's the exam. This is where most students underperform. You cannot study your way into passing CMA. You have to practice your way into it. Here's what that means. Start doing timed MCQ sets. Don't pause, don't check answers in between. Just do the test like it's the real thing. After every test, and this is crucial, spend more time reviewing mistakes than attempting new questions. Understand why the wrong option is wrong and not just why the right one is right. Now about essays. Very important. Essays are not about writing long answers. I cannot stress this enough. They are about structured thinking, clear logic, and step-by-step explanation. Practice writing short, clear, point-wise answers with calculations where required and a conclusion or recommendation at the end. Phase 4. Final 2 to 3 weeks equals exam stimulation mode. The last 2 to 3 weeks should feel like mock exam season. At this stage, do full-length mock tests, replicate exam conditions as closely as possible. Sit for 4 hours in one stretch. Get comfortable with the discomfort of that. Your goal is not perfection, your goal is consistency. If your mock scores are stable and improving, you are on the right track. Also, and I mean this, don't overload yourself in the last few days. Revise summaries, revise weak areas, rest properly. A tired brain fails even with good preparation. I have seen it happen too many times. Now let's quickly discuss what usually goes wrong. Ignoring essays till the end. That's a big one. Not practicing under the time pressure, studying randomly without tracking weak areas, overconfidence after watching videos but not solving questions. Like, you watch a lecture and you think you have got it, but you haven't actually tested yourself. Avoid this and your chances improve massively. So here's the thing. US CMA is absolutely achievable in the first attempt, but only if you plan it properly and don't treat it casually. Most failures happen not because people are incapable, but because they don't have clarity on how to prepare and in what order. And honestly, there's no reason to figure all this out through confusion and trial and error, when the right guidance can simplify the journey from day one. That's where Ematicus Learning comes in. If you are feeling unsure about the exam structure, the preparation sequence, or how to plan your CMA timeline efficiently. Their experts help you get clarity right at the start and avoid common costly mistakes along the way. You can connect with a Marticus Learning's counselor for free guidance. Just fill out the form in the description and have a conversation. No pressure, no obligation. And if this video helped you, drop a comment, hit subscribe for more finance career clarity, and I'll see you in the next video.